I once heard this story. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but it creeps me out every time I remember it. There was a young woman, let's call her Amy. She was on a dating app looking to find the right person. One day, she matched with a man, we'll call him Aaron. He seemed polite, well-mannered, and genuinely respectful. Eventually, Aaron asked her out on a date. Amy accepted, and they met in person. To her surprise, the date went amazingly well. Aaron was attentive, calm, and respectful. Everything she felt was rare these days. He listened. He didn't make her uncomfortable, and by the end of the night, he even walked her to her apartment door. No pushy behavior, no red flags, just a polite kiss on the cheek and a warm good night. An hour later, Amy got a call from Aaron. He said he was in a bit of a situation. His roommate had gone out of town. He accidentally locked himself out of the apartment, and his keys were inside. He said he had nowhere to go and asked if he could sleep on her couch just for the night. Amy hesitated. She didn't know him that well, after all. She politely declined, and Aaron was understanding. He said he'd figure something out and maybe try to go out of town to get a spare key from a friend. But after hanging up, Amy started to feel guilty. He had been nothing but kind to her, and she didn't want to leave him stranded. So she called him back and said he could stay the night, but just on the couch. She'd sleep in her locked bedroom, just in case. Aaron agreed, and shortly after, he came over. Amy gave him a blanket, made the couch comfortable, left him some snacks, and then went to her room. As a precaution, she locked her bedroom door before going to sleep. A few hours later, Aaron knocked on her door. He said he needed a favor. He didn't have a phone charger and needed to contact his friend. Amy remembered she had left her charger in the kitchen, so she told him to look for it in the drawer by the counter. Minutes later, he came back, saying the charger didn't work. He asked if she could try plugging it into her phone instead, and asked her to open the door so they could test it together. As he gently tried the doorknob, Amy's gut told her something was off. She told him to wait. She had another charger in the room, and she'd bring it out after she changed. Then, she quietly picked up her phone and called 911. She told the dispatcher she felt unsafe and suspected something was wrong. They assured her officers were on the way. While waiting, Amy kept stalling Aaron, saying she was still changing, or the room was messy, or she couldn't find a charger. Meanwhile, Aaron stood calmly by the door, still trying to coax her into opening it. Finally, there was a knock, not from Aaron, but from the police. They arrived silently and entered the apartment. As Aaron opened the door, unaware of their presence, they immediately arrested him. One of the officers knocked on Amy's bedroom door, assuring her it was safe now. She unlocked the door, heart pounding, and the officer said something she'd never forget. "You're safe now, but just a warning, you're going to be really shocked when you see your living room." Amy followed them out, and what she saw made her stomach drop. Her entire living room had been covered in plastic. On the floor, the couch, even the walls. And on the ground lay several weapons. Knives, a handsaw, duct tape, and rope. It was clear Aaron hadn't been planning to sleep there at all. If she hadn't locked her door, or if she had opened it when he asked, she likely wouldn't have survived the night.